For being here. Welcome. I'd like to also thank all of the audience from all over the world. I believe that we're being live streamed. And thank all the other beautiful speakers who've been here before me and coming after me. And also David Said Farman for putting this beautiful event together. And he's definitely has a lot of drive, energy, and he's persistent. So I thank him for his energy and not giving up and keep going. I don't think he's around, but anyway, he will hear this later. We're going to do a fifth dimensional quantum healing, and I'll explain to you, for those of you who haven't been with me before, what that is, as well as a third eye activation. We're going to throw that in there. I wasn't sure I was supposed to be doing it, but this beautiful, wonderful lady, she mentioned that I'm doing a third eye activation, so I guess I'm doing that. About fifth dimensional quantum healing and fifth dimensional quantum awareness. Briefly, I will explain to you what that is and how it works. Basically, if we cannot be in here and now in this very, very present moment, then we're somewhere else. And our vibrations are not rising. If we are somewhere else, that means we're in our minds. We're not in our hearts. So our minds are spinning. We're imagining things. We're thinking about the past, or we're worrying about future, or imagining about future, or whatever it is. So we're somewhere else. When we're totally present in this moment, then what happens is basically we sink into our hearts. Now, for a lot of us, especially in Los Angeles or in big cities in the modern world, it's very difficult to be here because of the nature of the mind and the nature of what is happening today in our world. Because we're being bombarded by all kinds of news from different medias, and everything is about worry, 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 what's going to happen. A while ago, our biggest worry was December 21st, year 2012, and we all saw that nothing happened. And now probably we have worries about what's going to happen in the future, whether there's going to be a tsunami coming, or some aliens going to come take over, or some major corporations, the evil, the dark side is going to pollute us, our minds, our bodies, our children, and take over. So we're worried about things. What happened for me long time ago is I realized that I was looking for freedom. And what I mean by freedom is that I wanted to have a silent mind, quiet, and be very present in my heart and be at peace. And whatever is the price for that, I was willing to pay for it. And then I started a journey to go to different teachers, masters, healers from all over the world. I was lucky through the grace of Lord, grace of life, that I had encounters with these beautiful beings, and I wanted to get what they had. And the most amazing one that I came across that I felt very much resonated with was Master Poonja Ji, that we called him Papa Ji. And I wanted what he had because I realized that this man has found inner peace, and I wanted that. We can call it enlightenment, we can call it whatever words that we like, but I wanted that inner peace. I wanted to be in a place that I'm not into my head, I'm not worrying all the time, I'm not jealous or angry or whatever is going on here. They don't want to deal with that all the time and spend the whole life being in anxiety and fear. So eventually, through sitting with all these different teachers and going to all these different places, doing a little practice, not much, slowly, by paying attention and listening to my teacher, I realized that there is a place right now, right here, without doing any practice, without doing any jumping jacks. If I pay attention, is right over here, and I put my finger, I'm directing to this way, but this is not really, it's just a symbolic indication when I say here. This place is here, always here. And this place is very still. It's like this. And it doesn't care about feeling good or feeling bad. This is not about feeling good or feeling bad. And I'm going to get into that too, because all my life I was chasing states, and I was a junkie looking for states. This is not a state. This is a place pre-states. This is a place that can see states, but it's not involved. And it's always like this. And each and every one of us have this place. And there's nothing you need to do to gain it. If you have to gain it, you will lose it. It's something that you have inherited at birth, and you will die with it. You just have to recognize this place. And I was lucky, through the grace of life, my guru, my teachers, God, whatever name we like to put into it, because nowadays the word God is kind of tacky, but I'm old-fashioned, so I use the word God. For some reason, whatever it was, whether I had a good karmic life or whatever, I don't know. I was led to it, and I discovered it within my own self. This place is still and silent. It's a silent and still place within you, within me. And once you recognize this place and your attention goes on it, because our attention normally, we're not being trained to put our attention on this place. We're trained to put our attention on outside of ourselves through whatever methods or techniques that there are available, but we're not paying attention to this place. So we're kind of spinning our wheels and running around from one place to another, from one book to another book, from one teacher to another teacher, from one partner to another partner, from one drug to alcohol to sex to rock and roll to gurus, whatever it is, looking for something that is going to bring us peace. But not realizing that this place is already within our own selves. We may have heard it, we may repeat it and tell other people, as I've done it in the past, like a parrot, repeating something to other people because I had an intellectual understanding of it, but I didn't really know it. So what happened is, through going a lot of ups and downs, and I'll explain that to you, I discovered this place, that this place observes my ups and downs. And then when I discovered this place, my attention started to come to it. And the more my attention came to this place, the more my vibration started to rise. And when your vibrations start to rise, what happens is you enter into a different frequency. And when you do enter into a different frequency, then reality changes. And you may be right now on this planet with everybody else, but you're not going to be subject to certain experiences or certain events or certain fears or certain diseases that are affecting everybody else. They will not affect you because you're not vibrating in that frequency. And so your reality changes. So what I realized was